Joining me now is Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. Congresswoman, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
The highest court in New York ruled the state must redraw its congressional districts. You have called this move by the Court of Appeals, quote, corrupt, and a, quote, slap in the face to the voters of New York. Do you see Democrats as having influenced the decision of the courts?
Well, let's put it this way. Governor Hochul appoints the members of the court. In addition to that, the governor recently gave these members a raise. So it's hard to believe that these members of the court were acting independently when they have to rely on the governor to be reappointed. So I do believe it is very corrupt. But let me explain why, more importantly, because in the past, governors have appointed members as well. The problem with this particular court as it is right now is that following the decision last cycle, which was the right decision as pertains to the law, the maps that were drawn by the Democrats were unconstitutional. And so the special independent master was appointed to draw independent maps, which were the most fair and competitive maps we've seen in New York in decades. What happened after that was when Republicans won these seats because they were fairly drawn, and we won based on merit and policy and debate, the governor then changed the makeup of the court. So what the governor did was the chief judge was pushed to resign. Then after that, we see one of the judges who voted against us, Rowan Wilson, elevated to be the chief judge. And then his seat was backfilled with another left-leaning judge. So it is certainly a concern that this shift and change in the court had influenced the decision because there was zero legal merit to this lawsuit that the governor brought. First of all, it's unconstitutional to redraw the maps mid-decade. So there shouldn't be any maps redrawn until 2030 when the new census takes place. Secondly, the suit saying that this special master somehow did not draw these maps fairly, yet there was the same special master who drew the state Senate maps, and somehow they didn't sue for those because why? Because the Democrats won control of the state Senate using those maps. So it was very politically motivated. There was no legal reason to change the maps, and we are concerned that the court has been corrupted.